my generation, they are very reluctant to see a psychologist. They may go to a doctor, but if you mention psychologists, I think uh, they they think that it's natural to go through all this anxiety and depression because of the old age, and you can expect that. But why you should go through that pain if you have other ailments because you're old? You don't have to have your mind unhealthy as well. My husband was Australian citizen, so he said we can go back to Australia. And I said, yeah, why not? At least we are sure of our children's education, because being a refugee, all you're thinking first is for your children. We had 3 young children under 8, under 6 actually at the time. It was not easy when we started, but we managed and we educated the children. We had a good life, yeah. 2010, he died. He was diagnosed with this disease, and then he lived 9 years after that. The doctors even told him, nobody lived more than 5 years with this sickness. But he was a strong person and a fighter, and yeah, he managed 9 years, but yeah. I mean, we've been through the war, but having someone next to you, a strong person, support, it was different. We can fight together, but losing him, it was devastating, yeah. It was not easy. Yeah, no, that was the worst thing that happened in my life. So I had to live by myself and manage and struggle and try to get over the stress and the depression and the anxiety and all the suffering that goes after you losing a loved one. I had no other way to continue on living if I was going to suffer. I thought to myself, I have to get help. And I'm grateful for my children, and they pushing me to go and see a psychologist. But then, of course, I realized myself that I need to do it. I was a bit anxious in the beginning, a couple of times, and then I realized that, oh, this is working. I feel better now. So I was encouraged to talk more freely and express all my worries and my stress, and it's like talking to my son or to my daughter. And it helps a lot. And I'm very happy and I'm very busy actually. Sometimes I have to miss something because something else comes up, and yeah. But I'm happy to be busy. I want to be busy. That's the meaning of life. I don't want to sit home and thinking what will happen tomorrow or how am I going to be feeling the next day. No, you have to live your life happily and satisfactory. And even some people, if you mention something, they say, oh, but we are old. Doesn't mean because you are old you have to suffer. You need your quality of life to enjoy your life. And maybe it's because, I don't know, they don't have someone to push them to start seeing a psychologist. Maybe if I believe once they start seeing a psychologist, they will change their mind.
Having gone through the program now, what have your kids said about the changes they've noticed?
Oh, the kids are happy about me. They said, "Mom, you're doing too much. You think you are 18 again?" I said, "No, it's like a change, a second chance for life for me." Really, you feel so miserable when you suffer with pain and sleepless night and all that. But once you are healed, you are a different person.